Hi guys, welcome to another video with me, BunmiAmara. Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel, resuscitate this YouTube channel. I'm trying to also keep this video short, so I'm going to not blab too much. But in this video, like I promised, if you watch my previous video, I'll link it up here. I said I was going to do a video why I use the midwife and not the doctor. Also, if you hear my baby in the background, he's just beside me, so yeah, multitasking. And I'm also going to be looking that way. That's because I have notes there, so don't bother about it. I'm trying to, improve my setup. Working what I have. Yeah, so I live in Toronto, Canada. Well, in the GTA. It's called the GTA. It's slightly outside. Right now, that's where I live. The GTA is slightly outside Canada, Toronto. But while I was pregnant, before I had my baby, like most of my pregnancy, I was living in Toronto. So when I found out I was pregnant, the pregnancy wasn't planned, so it wasn't like, oh yeah, we're going to get pregnant and have a baby. It was just, I went to Bogota, I went to Colombia. For you guys that are new on this channel, I used to live in Colombia before I moved down to Canada. So I went to Colombia, I went to see my boyfriend, and I came back and, oopsie, yay! So I found out I was pregnant, and I remember telling my friend, one of my I have very few friends, but she's like up here. So I remember telling her, like, I'm pregnant. She's like, no, don't worry. Like, we both, I think she knew, but she was trying to just be like, no, don't worry, you're not pregnant. I'm like, I'm pregnant. I know my body. I know my body. So after I did the test, and actually I went to a working clinic because I just finished college. Yeah. So that was in January. That was last year, January. I came back from Colombia. Then in February, so I have this type of insurance where it's an international insurance. Like, so whenever you're sick, you go to a clinic, they do whatever, and then you pay. Once you pay, then you file, you take it, you submit it, you send the mail to the insurance company, and then they reimburse you. So I went to the clinic and I was like, I feel dizzy, I feel weak, I feel feverish. And she was like, okay, slow down. Have you had your period? I'm like, no. She's like, why did you say that? I'm like, because I don't want to be pregnant. And she's like, we're going to do a pregnancy test. So I did the test, and then I found out I was pregnant. And she gave me a couple of options. But knowing that I am an international student, right? I knew how it was going to be like, because to buy insurance here for international students is expensive. I could not afford that. And I was going to transition to getting a work permit. So I was like, yeah, and to sign in to get a doctor while you're pregnant, I think I heard that you have to pay $3,000 just to get a doctor, at least $3,000, because they're going to treat you like out of state, because I don't have a permanent residence. Yeah. So because I was going to get so it goes from student to work permit, and then you apply, if you want to remain in the country, you apply for permanent residence. So I was just transitioning to work permit. My student visa was going to expire in March, and so this was early February that I found out. I was like, no, I can't afford the doctor. So after 2 days after I found out I was pregnant, I called my friend. I don't know if she came like the same day or the next day. I just know she came, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I cannot have this baby. I was living in this very tiny cupboard, very close to York University. I studied radio broadcasting, so our campus was on York University ground. So I was living there, and I'm like, I'm not ready. Like, I was just trying to figure it out. Like, okay, now that I'm done with school, I have to hustle hard, because I had a timeline. Long and short, my friend was like, she has this friend that just gave birth the past November, and she's like, that friend is going to help you because she used the midwife. I'm like, midwife. When you think of midwife coming from Nigeria, midwives are like in rural areas where people don't have access to medicine, like to doctors, or it's either that, or maybe people that don't believe in medicine. So you have this home trained, like locally trained people that know how to deliver women, pregnant women. So I'm like, midwife, yeah. It was all just, it was all just dizzy and just all just, coming, just too much information. I was overwhelmed. But I didn't have any other choice. So I'm like, what am I going to do? She just said, you're just going to have to give birth naturally. So that's going to be more pain. I'm like, that beats paying $3,000 and all the tests. And she told me that all the tests, everything is almost free, if not free. So I'm like, okay, well, so let's go and see this friend. So we book, she called a friend, and then we go see her, and then she explains the whole process to me. And then she was like, use this midwifery, that's where she gave birth at. So I registered online, I did everything, and then maybe I want to say within the next 1-2 weeks, I don't even remember, I think, because it was really quick. They send me, because you register online, you put your email there, and I believe you put your number, but they responded back to me via email. So this is the midwife collective of Toronto. It's downtown. So I was contacted by them, and then they're like, yeah, we'll take you on as a patient, because my friend was like, the earlier you sign up, the better. And at that point, I was probably maybe 6 weeks or 7 weeks pregnant, I don't remember. But yeah, so I was just pretty early. So yeah, I signed in, and then I went to see I had my first appointment, and I went to see them, and they're like, oh yeah, have you made up your mind to keep this baby? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. They told me everything, and the ambience was really nice. It was cool, everyone is cool. All the midwives that I met, they don't even look like midwives. Like, they don't look, when I mean they don't look, they are very, very nice. They are into this one-on-one personal relationship, and it's really nice. Like, I had my two midwives were Anne was a student, and the other one, the senior midwife, was Tracy. But those were not the two midwives I met. I met Robin, and I forget the other person's name. But Robin was my first midwife that I met. So she was like, since you've been up in mind, fill these forms, do this, and then next month, because as at then you're still at the early stage of your pregnancy, right? So you'll see them on a month-to-month on a month-to-month basis. But then you have their pager number in case anything happens. So I had their number. I used it probably at that stage. I used it probably once or twice. When I started seeing blood, I thought probably I was having miscarriage, but like it's spotting or something like that. So I don't remember. But yeah, I freaked out. So probably one time I used the number. So to me, aside from the fact that it's free, which was why I used them majorly, not to lie to you, which was why I used them. Then I got to find out they're really cool people. Like, they know what they are doing. It's not like the doctors don't know what they're doing, obviously, but like they really know it. Like, they know everything to the T. So you don't even have room for doubt. Walking in there, I was like, okay, I don't have a choice, yeah. But then after I walked there, I was like, I think I made the best decision, not just for myself, but for my baby, because they know every corner, everything pertaining to the womb, to the pregnancy, the way the pregnancy is, the way it's supposed to go, everything they know. And also they're really, really receptive of my condition, like I told them that my boyfriend wasn't in the country, so I was literally by myself, but I don't have any family, I just have friends. So they were like, yeah, call us for anything. Like, if you want to talk to anyone, if you have issues, let us know. Even if you're broke, let us know. We can, we can find something, we can do something about it. Like, so they're like, they became like my sisters, or like more so like my sisters, because they're really, really nice, really, really good people. And they told me, they said something, they said, after you give birth to your child, you would never ever want to use a doctor. Not that they were bragging, but like, seriously, I don't think I would for my second baby, because I'm planning on having another baby, just 2 children, and I think we're done. So not that I'm planning right now, but for my second child, I don't think I'm going to use a doctor. Not because it's free now, because now I know better. Like, they're at your beck and call. Anytime you want them, you get them. Any question you have, they answer it. They give you more brochures. They give you At some point in my pregnancy, I had eating problem because I was working this disgusting call center job, right? So it's a shift job. So I had sometimes I had like 10 to 6 shifts. Sometimes I had 3 to 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 1 a.m. midnight and all that. So I wasn't eating properly. Then I had to commute. I didn't have a car. I still don't have a car. But then I had to commute because it was a really bad commute. So I would, and if you get to the work late, they pay you by minutes, and then you also have warnings. So I didn't want to go past my warning because I wanted to work there for a set amount of time to qualify for maternity leave, which I'm currently on right now. You have to work 6 months, and I think you have to work over 500 hours, 600 hours to qualify for insurance. So I was like, okay, so I had to do this. So I would pick up any shift, and at the time I didn't want anybody to know I was pregnant, yeah? So I was working madly, I was working ridiculous hours. So I wasn't eating properly, and whenever I go to my midwife, they'll be like, you're not eating well, what is it, can't you afford a meal? I'm like, no, I just don't have time. So they referred me to a nutritionist who was not able to come up with good eating tips around my busy schedule because I was working a crazy job, right? So that was one thing that that I find really, really helpful. And food that you think that as a pregnant woman, you shouldn't eat, like okra. Okra was totally safe to eat. Chickpeas, sardines. They're like, you need sardines. Eat sardines. It's fine. And most of the time, because I was pregnant, obviously, I had a reaction to certain food, so I couldn't eat certain food. So I only had a small window or small selection of food that I could eat. So then working with that nutritionist and she giving me more options, it really helped me. So that helped my pregnancy go better. I had meetings with kind of like with pregnant women at the midwife center. So they'll be like, oh, you guys are in the second trimester, so you guys can share your worries, your doubts, your excitement, all that. So that was also one benefit of using a midwife. What else? At the end of my pregnancy, towards the end of my pregnancy, like literally 2 weeks before I gave birth, they came to the house. They came to see where I lived. They wanted to make sure that it was safe. And when they came with a bag, like a carry-on bag full of baby clothes. So before they came, she asked me, she was like, what do you want? I'm like, I need hats because that was September, right? So we're entering the fall. So I was like, I remember that I don't have enough hats for my baby. So I'm like, I need hats, I need gloves, and I need more onesies. Like, you can never run out of onesies. So she came with a lot of hats. She came with 2 feeding bottles. She came with teddy bears. She even came with things that I didn't ask for. Yeah. So that's another benefit. Like, they care for you to the T. They really do care for you. And on the very last day of my pregnancy, while I was going into labor, I called my midwife. So I have 2 midwives. One is the senior, one is the student. I called the student, and she was on the phone with me for 15 to 25 minutes. I don't remember vividly. I know it was more than 15 minutes. And then she was like, yeah, you're in labor. So I don't think you have that luxury with a doctor. All these things I've mentioned, some of it I don't remember vividly, but it was a great pregnancy. Like, I didn't have any reason to doubt their skills. Like, even people till today, because I have another friend that was like, are you sure the midwife is safe? She didn't believe me. She didn't believe that my pregnancy and my delivery was going to be as smooth as I tell her. Even till today, she's like, wow, you're so brave for using midwife. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with them, you know. I won't lie to you, not that I was skeptical, I didn't know what I was going into, but I didn't have a choice. But now, coming out of the whole situation, like I said, my second pregnancy is going to probably definitely be with the midwife, if possibly with the same set of people, if possibly. So I will probably say, you guys, people that are looking into getting pregnancy or that is wondering why they should use a midwife, yeah, it's pretty, aside from the fact that it's almost free, they are good people, depending on the midwife, of course, but the midwife collective of Toronto, the baddest. Like, I don't know anyone else, but I don't know any other midwife, but they're really good at what they do. They're nice people. They're like my family now. So yeah, that was the reason why I used the midwife. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I wasn't blabbing too much. I'm sorry, forgive me. Please like, share, comment. I would like to interact with you guys. I literally put my son down for a nap, and I was trying to judge up, but I'm like, I see people on the YouTube, you know, people are trying to play with like makeup and all that. I'm like, okay, let me wear some makeup and do some video. And he wakes up. So I did this face, carrying him on my left hand and doing the other painting on my right. So yeah, please share this video, like this video. Yes, we're done. Thank you. Bye.